Hey guys, welcome back to another Stardust video. In today's video I'm playing the Suppressor, which is a first order interdictor ship. It's basically a point defense ship used to defend fleets of carriers. But anyway, enough rambling, I'm going to go straight into the video. A little bit of a different format of my video here, but I hope you enjoy. Oh boy, the intriguing Suppressor gameplay. Isn't this lots of fun? Oh my god, that's a lot of missiles disrupted. Yes. That's just a few missiles. Nothing much, you know. Uh-oh, looks like he's peeking. Well, we have an ion cannon, so we can peek through here too. Aha. So yeah, this thing does have an ion cannon and some reasonable turbo lasers, meaning it can actually do quite a considerable amount of damage. And if I was this guy, I wouldn't be peeking still to try and hit me. I would be retreating because, yep, there we go. He was a bit late in realizing that, oh wait a minute, the thing that's firing on me has been pre-firing on me already, and therefore has the upper hand in the engagement. They broke off. So yeah, this thing does have turbo lasers, and it does have offensive capabilities. In terms of is its point defense better than the Dominator? I would say they're pretty much the same. The only difference with this one is it gets better fighters and has better offensive capabilities. And its interdiction shield doesn't last as long, but it's much larger, which is kind of an upside and kind of a downside. But as you can see here, the Suppressor gameplay is quite boring. And there goes all the point defense. The point defense alongside the fighters, because these are first order TIE fighters, so they're slightly better than normal. And there goes all those missiles, and there goes my score. The grind isn't bad. It's just there's not much intriguing gameplay. The gameplay is literally sit in a point in a fleet of other ships, sit there and do damage to the enemy's fighters, and occasionally press T to intercept every missile in the sphere inside your interdiction shield. Oh, tridents, bumblebees. Which is okay, bit late. I guess it's like a tier 4 carrier, maybe not the Sagan, because that didn't really last that long. The cooldown is of course shorter because the interdiction shield doesn't last that long. It does have access to the interception torpedoes, which are good as like an early warning because they have longer range than your other point defense. So if you see them start firing, you know something's coming towards you, and you either know to scramble your fighters or tell your team or something like, guys, I'm being attacked or whatever. But Suppressor, you wouldn't normally be by yourself. You'd normally be in a core fleet like I am here, just basically making it so the enemy carriers can't do any damage to my carriers, and the other carriers on the enemy team probably have a Suppressor or Dominator on their team and have the exact same story where my team can't do any damage to them, our team can't do any damage to them. And it's not very fun. Most carrier maps like this, Phantom Wreck, High Point, the only maps I like are like SUS Fortress, because the thing about that is you can hide as a carrier, but you can also be a brawler because it is quite a short range map, which is why it's also one of my favorite maps because. Yes, carpacers, crabs. Crabs have a lot of missiles, and there's a lot of them. And so when I press T, I intercept every torpedo or missile they fire, which is a lot. And you good, bro? He's gonna try and do like a wave motion shot through here. You good, bro? You good? You good? Because by the time you fire your wave motion gun and you move into that position to fire it, you fire it and then move off from that position. In the time you've done that, I've done more damage than your wave motion gun. so it's not worth it. I don't know why people do that. It's just not worth it, bro. Uh-oh. Time to test the turbo lasers. As you can see here, they're pretty good. And oh, I see what you are now. Yeah, let's just make that completely useless by... Okay, no, he's moving off. The thing is, they're just going to keep shooting through this gap, and I'm on low health now, because that wasn't the Archimedes, but it was the Tier 4 version of it. The Tier 4 variant, and that thing is going to be annoying to shoot through there, because those Loki missiles have a shield multiplier, so they'll do a lot of damage to me. More damage than my own ion cannons, which is why I'm not going to sit there anymore. Send the crabs. I want crab. I want crab now. Crab. Yes, crab. Lots of crab. Yes, crab. Yeah, that's a lot of score from just basically pressing T. The most intriguing gameplay in the entirety of this game. You know, I just looked behind me and I just realized that's 2 Hydras and a home 1. And, you know, it wouldn't be a Stardust game if we didn't have a Star Wars Imperial ship just rushing the enemy team. Yes, it's probably one of those people who've just unlocked the Secutor and they're like, ooh, I'm in a top tier server now. Let's go. I can 1v1 everyone. And he's or she is soon gonna find out that's a very bad idea. Don't do that. Don't go there. There's not a lot of fun waiting for you. I can guard them, but they're not gonna really do much, and they're out of my range of my interdiction shield, so they've just kind of screwed themselves over, and there we go, they're dead. Technically, I could move all the way up, and I think that's what my team are doing. These guys, the Hydras will most likely sit back because, you know, well, they have no shields, so if they lose any health, they lose it forever. Yeah, baby! Send in those missiles for me! Oh boy, that's a lot. And there goes my field, it's deactivated. That was a lot. I like that. Yes, yes, very nice. I'm now getting in range of all their carriers, and now they're not having lots of fun because, well, the interdictor has got into range of them, and so as soon as they launch all their stuff, they pretty much get instantly intercepted by me, which is very fair, right?
I am invincible! Invincible! You are!
And yeah, that does the Suppressor video. As you can see, as an interdictor, like I said, and why I didn't want to grind this thing in the first place, it's not very fun. And interdictors all kind of have the exact same thing, where they're not very fun to play unless you're watching something like Netflix, Prime Video, or just general YouTube, or just playing a game on your phone, because all you have to do is occasionally look back on your screen and press a key to intercept everything, and just occasionally scramble or launch your fighters to help your teammates. It's not very fun, and it's a very type of ship where you can't, well, you simply cannot use it on like brawling maps. It has to be hybrid or carrier maps. It can't be anything else, otherwise it completely suffers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the different format of this video. I went straight into the gameplay. The rambling bit is kind of at the end. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show off the gameplay. I don't think people are very interested in what weapons it has, just to see how it plays and how it is. It has an 80-second cooldown. Speed's alright. Its maneuverability is alright. It's not that large compared to other ships. It's reasonable. Is it worth the grind? I mean, if you want to sit AFK most of the match, sure. But if you don't and you want to be in the action, this isn't the ship for you. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next. And yeah, see ya. Bye bye.